Hello everyone, I'm Leaf and welcome to my YouTube channel. And in today's video, I will only be drawing your characters. Nothing else, okay? I will just be drawing your characters. So don't get any funny ideas. All of these characters came from the winners of my Draw This in Your Style challenge. So everyone tell them how great of a job they did. But without further ado, let's get drawing. Alrighty, our first character is from our third place winner who drew this drawing of Aurora. It's so cute and I loved it so much, so I had to have her on the podium. The prize for third place was a free sketch of their character, so that is what I'm doing. They sent me this absolutely adorable little sheep character, and I don't know why, but immediately when I saw them, I knew I had to draw them with like bubbles floating in the water. There's not really anything aquatic about them, but I just thought it looked cute and I wanted to draw all of their flowy clothes and hair floating in the water. So that's what I did. Since for this drawing I am just sketching, I decided to slow down the time lapse and do a more real-time drawing. It'll be slower and it'll help you guys see more of my sketching process. I thought it could be nice because most of my time lapses are deserving of a seizure warning with the amount of times I flip my canvas and zoom in and out. So thank me later, guys, giving you a little bit of an eye break. It gets pretty bad in the next drawing, not gonna lie, so I had to give you guys some sense of security. I really should think more about how my time lapses look when I'm drawing, but I just draw in the way that's comfortable for me, and your guys' eye strain is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Love y'all! But that's not what I should be talking about right now. I should be talking about my drawing. I really enjoyed the sketching process, especially this floaty pose I put her in, and it was so much fun to draw. Like, I was having such a great time. I just sat down, put on a really long spilled ink video, and I just started sketching this pose. I did not have a reference for this one, which made it really difficult, especially with the perspective on the ribbons and the hand. Probably should have had a reference, but I didn't. I say this in every video, don't be like me, use your references. Anyway, my favorite part of this drawing was definitely all the ribbons that this character had on them. It was just such a cute design decision that Neko Sugar made, and I really enjoyed it, especially with them floating around all weird. I was really able to play with the perspective, and I think it helped bring my whole drawing together. Since they won just a sketch, I decided to clean it up way more than I usually do. As you guys know, I kind of neglect the sketching process, and my sketches are usually incoherent by the time I start rendering, but since she only got a sketch, I wanted to make sure it was a really good sketch. I still wanted to put time and effort in her piece, even though she was third place. So I made sure to add all these little details on my last sketch layer, including fixing up the hair a little bit. I had so much fun drawing the hair. It's just, I never draw poses underwater, so I was really leaning into the waving around and curliness of the hair. And I also remembered that I had forgotten their ears, so I had to add those in. Our boy needs to hear. That'd be sad if he wasn't able to. So I had to add those in. And after that, I started working on her shirt again, just really emphasizing all of the wrinkles and stuff from the water. I love how their shirt came out. Just the whole shape is so fun. I really enjoyed working on it. You know, it's kind of fun cleaning up a sketch for once, but this thing took me 2.5 hours in itself. So I probably won't be sketching like this very often. So this is like a little special treat because I never draw like this. but maybe I will again in the future. I don't know, we'll see. I loved adding all the hatch marks on this drawing. It's so satisfying to watch back just all the lines going in the same direction. It just looks so cool. I love hatching. This drawing was a very relaxing experience for me, if you guys couldn't tell. So I recommend all of you try to make a really detailed sketch like this just as a drawing. Don't color it, just leave it like this. Try to make your best line only drawing. This is a challenge for mostly digital painters like me, of course, because all you freaks that do line art on a normal basis have to do this. So I'm really sorry. That probably takes forever. But even though I said I was not going to color it, I caved a little bit and I decided to add some subtle shading just to make the drawing pop a little bit more. So I added some gradients like under her body, under her nose, under her hair, just to add a little bit. But here's the finished line art and here's the finished colored version. I like both of them a lot, but let me know which one you like better. And Neko Sugar really liked it and I'm so happy. So let's move on to our next drawing. Our next character is by Leyna's Shenanigans and she drew this drawing of Lauren and Hezzy, which this drawing is just so incredible. And since she drew 2 characters, she got 2nd place. I just love her rendering style so much and she gave them so much expression, so I had to give it to her. But the character that she chose me to draw for her is her character Valentino, who I thought looked really cool, so I immediately knew what I was going to do for his drawing. I loved the pose he had on his reference sheet with his hand covering his face, so I wanted to replicate that. But of course I couldn't do just that. I had to put this giant freaking hand in the front that I also had to figure out the perspective for, because once again, I'm not using a reference picture. This drawing could have took a lot less time, but I had to make it hard on myself. So I also got inspiration from when I asked Leyna what type of magic he did. She told me that his magic is just red, which is incredible. So I had to make sure I had his red magic coming from his gem to his hand, because she did say that he uses his gem on his forehead to control his magic. So I wanted to show that in this drawing. At first I had no idea how I wanted to light this drawing, but I just started playing around with a gray color on a multiply layer, and I thought that the best fit for this drawing would just be lighting coming from the top. It's really nice and I think it helps show a lot of the forms in his body. Think that was the right decision, but I don't know. I'm sure I could have done something crazy, but the pose was hard enough. Valentino had a very sculpted jawline, so I wanted to make sure I got that correct. So a lot of this drawing is just me messing around with his face. Also, because it is from this downwards perspective, I never really draw poses like this, so it took me a little bit longer than normal to get it right, but that's okay. I guess the theme of this video at this point is just me drawing poses I've never drawn before, which is good. It's always good to challenge yourself, even if it's hard. There's no way to grow unless you challenge yourself. So, always push yourselves a little harder than you think you can do. There is my one life lesson for this video, my mandatory takeaway. But anyway, for some reason I was having a bit of a bad rendering day, and these clothes were so hard. I had to redo every section a million times, but that's okay. It's fine. We all have our days. But it all got better when I was able to start rendering the gems that he had. I love making things look super glowy, so I had a great time with all of his red gems that he has. They were just so fun to draw. I don't know what to say. But while I am struggling to render these clothes even more, I think it's about time for our secret message. If you don't know, or if you do, I leave a little secret message in all of my videos to make sure you guys are paying attention. I just want to recognize who's watching my videos. I don't know, I just think it's fun. That's the root of it. So today's emoji is going to be a yarn ball emoji for no reason at all. It's just a random emoji that came to my mind, guys. That's it. Nothing else. Okay? Leave a yarn ball emoji to let me know that you are paying attention and that you've enjoyed this video. Last video was hilarious because y'all left the sweetest messages with a giant freaking hamburger emoji, and it cracks me up every time I saw it. So anyway, back to the drawing, which is what we all came here for. If there were one antagonist in this video, it would definitely be this dress shirt. I do not understand why it broke my brain so much, but the folds on this dang white collared shirt was giving me a lot of trouble. So I don't know why. It's just a shirt. Like, I draw shirts all the time. It was just this shirt. I'm blaming Leyna for this one. It's her fault. I mean, it just would have been a much easier drawing process if he was shirtless. That's all I'm saying. For no other reason than I just wouldn't have to draw the dress shirt, of course. I need to stop talking about that shirt, bro. This hand also gave me trouble, but not nearly enough as the shirt. I just had to redraw the fingers like a million different times because, like, I swear they're really long. Like, I don't know. Something about those fingers. They don't seem right. I still don't think they're right. But don't tell me that. Tell me they look good. I'm just joking. His forehead gem was really fun to draw. I loved it. I had a great time making it look really shiny. And because it was really shiny, I got to add this red highlight under his hair, which I think looks so cool. So I'm really happy I did that. And then, of course, with all my drawings, I have to add an overlay layer just with a really bright red, just to make sure those gems pop a little bit extra hard, you know. And at this point, I realized I had not touched the earring from the beginning, so I needed to clean that up real quick so it wasn't just like sitting there. Then I brought in the red magic that he is using. What would the red magic be? Do you guys have any ideas? Like, what does red magic do? Is it like blood magic, or is it just like dark magic? I don't know. I kept it vague. I kind of just referenced the reference sheet. That's what it's there for. But it's just kind of wispy, so I made sure to make it wispy. And then I added this bright red rim light on the shadowed areas, and I just think it looks really cool. Like, there's no reason it needs to be there, but this whole drawing is just like cool factor. And then I realized I did not make the ends of his hair black like they were supposed to be, so I just corrected that with a multiply layer. And then I totally forgot about his ring, so I had to add that in. Can't have that be forgotten. And here's the finished drawing. I mean, I think it turned out amazing. It's super cool, and honestly, I think it's one of the best drawings I've done in a little bit. So I'm really proud of it, and Leyna loved it. So that's all that really matters. So let's move on to our next drawing. Okay, I'll admit it, I've been lying to you guys. I'm really sorry. I'm actually not going to be drawing. I'm going to be crocheting because Brightscales Art did this drawing and they won first place, and first place gets a crochet plushie of their character. And the character I will be making a plushie of is their character, Shooting Star, who is absolutely adorable. And while I was crocheting this plushie, I was also teaching my friend how to crochet dolls, so she will appear in some of the clips. So say hi everyone, new character unlocked. We're having breakfast sandwiches for dinner.
some fries?
Oh, that's a good meal right there, bro. Fridge water filter is broken right now, so it tastes really bad when you drink out of it. So I've just been drinking these. Having my friend on call was super fun, but it definitely slowed down my crochet process by about 10 times. I haven't finished it. I might need to at some point. This has to be durable enough to reach Florida in the mail.
They'll text you and they'll be like, his head fell off. And you're like, just tie it back on.
Just
Don't worry about it.
Just hot glue it. Don't even worry.
That reminds me of this video I saw where it's this gal and she bought a mirror from Amazon. And she like tilts the package and you just hear all these like crinkling glass noises.
No.
Like the mirror's completely shattered.
No. Have you seen the winners?
I feel like you showed me them. I don't know if I remember them.
Yeah, second place did this really pretty like drawing of two of my characters. And then first place, they drew all 12 of the characters that was on my post. And like,
oh, like on the couch?
Like, yeah, on the couch. I have to give them first place. All 12 is nuts.
It's a fitting name.
I agree. Do you hear the screaming from downstairs?
I do not.
That's crazy. They're really loud.
So, hey, summer rolls around and you really want a beach bat. You can make a super cute one.
That's what I love about crochet. You can just make stuff. Oh, dang it. I keep hitting my stupid thing. Get away. Now I've messed everything up. I got my eyeballs. These are smaller. Welcome back.
It's my front backyard.
What was that?
Amazing.
I can't find my eyeballs. Oh, let's see. Where do I want these eyeballs? Huh?
Yeah. Cute.
Cute. The eyeballs, they're adorable. After putting on the eyeballs, I went to embroider her eyelashes on. Although her original design does not have any visible eyelashes, I gave her a couple just because I think it helps incorporate the eyeballs a little bit more into the crochet. I feel like it looks a little plain without them. But then I added her eyebrows and then I added on her scars. I decided to go for needle felting and that was definitely the right decision. Okay, I finished the head. I'm sorry my phone died so I couldn't get some of the footage of me needle felting the scars on, but now it is time to do her body. So let's get working on that. My friend was not available when I started the body, which was definitely a good thing because I locked in. This doll was made on a time crunch. I only had 3 days to get it done, so I was doing this body as fast as I possibly could. I could have given myself more time, but I love trying to get a video out every week for you all, and the first 2 drawings were done on Monday and Tuesday, so this one had to be done on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I didn't quite make that deadline. I had to do some of this on Saturday, but this was on Thursday afternoon, and my friend was not able to call for the first 2 hours of the afternoon, so I was locked in because I knew once that call started, my production time would half. So I was trying to get this done as fast as possible. Luckily, the body pattern is very simple and it does not take too much time to do. That is what it's gonna look like. But we need to finish the neck. We have our body done and it looks like this. Very cute. It looks like a little bowling pin. Well, now we gotta do the arms and the legs. So let's do that. Hey, if any of y'all crochet, let me know if you want the body pattern for this doll. Obviously, it won't include hair and clothes, just because every doll needs different hair and clothes. But if you want the body pattern, let me know. I would definitely be willing to type it out in either the description or like a pinned comment after I post this video, or even do a tutorial video maybe where I explain more of my process on how I do hair and clothes. If y'all are interested, of course. I really like crochet and I have no idea how many of you crochet. So please let me know if you want the body pattern. I'd be happy to give it to you guys for free, just as a little treat, you know? Sergey and Lulu are making palmini downstairs, and I can hear them smacking the dough against the counter. It's yummy. I saw this thing where you can sew or like the arms and stuff onto like buttons, and it will make you be able to like turn the arms. I want to try that at some point. I want to do a doll that has like 4 arms and like 6 eyeballs.
Realistic angel.
Exactly. That would be so cute.
I lost count like twice while doing this round, and I just made a guess, and it ended up, the pattern ended correctly, so.
We love to see it.
It's like Christmas.
Gotta add the legs, so it's not just hobbling around like this. Oh, the way it just peeks over, bro. Oh, why isn't this not turning? What is happening? Technical difficulties. Turn! This thing gives me grief. After I finished crocheting the arms, it was time to start working on the legs, which weren't very hard. They were a nice break from the arms. There's a way to do a row that's half one color, half another color.
You just do a color change, or do you have to like?
No, like to make each stitch half a color.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna try to do it. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Getting into some serious detail.
Well, it's like the way her like leg armor is there's like a little lighter section where her knees are. But I feel like one row is gonna be too little. So I wanna do 1.5 rows. It's also a good way to get a really clean color change where you don't have the like little lines. I think I saw it in an Instagram reel or something.
Not gonna lie, it's giving bowling pin.
Yes, bro, that's what I was saying. That means you're doing it right. If it looks like a really good bowling pin. We've got our first leg. Cute. Cute little leg.
I see you recording.
I sure am.
Can I wave?
Yeah, you can wave. This is how it's looking so far.
Oh, why is it? Oh, I had like one eyebrow raise.
No, it has scars.
Why is that on my For You page?
For You page getting a little too close to home, I
Okay,
see. She had a short on her For You page that says, what's like being ugly or something. After I made all of her appendages, it was time to make her breastplate.
I think it is too. I'm so excited to do the hair and the clothes.
Yes. Those are the best parts.
But I finished the arms. Feeling pretty good. Finish the arms.
Finish the
Finish
arms.
the body.
Finish the body. We did
Feel
some
confident.
progress today.
See you tomorrow.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Where did the head go? Oh my god. Where did it go? Okay. I found it. No. Crisis averted. That's how we're looking so far. Working on this chest plate. So cute. Okay guys, the situation is it is 9 p.m. on Friday. And I need to get this done by Saturday so I can mail it out and start editing my video. So we're gonna have to start. Oh no, I'm gonna attach the head yet. Or we're gonna have to start speedrunning crocheting this. Yeah, so on Friday afternoon, which is one of my days I was supposed to crochet this, We actually had family pictures and then we went to Chili's, so I didn't get back till 9 o'clock. So I had to really lock in. That looks pretty good to me. Just gonna have to sew up the back. But I think that's a pretty good chest plate. I just need to add the star in the middle. I think I'm gonna needle felt it. I really like needle felting. Okay, I changed my camera angle to hopefully give you guys a better view, but I don't know if it's that much better. We'll see. I think I'm gonna try this one. Just a warning, I am not good at needle felting. Like, I don't do it very often. So if you know how to do it, look away. This might be hard to watch. Well, we'll see how this goes. I'm actually very surprised on how well the process of making the star went. Like I said, I really don't have any idea how to needle felt. I know you just stab the wool where you want it to be. So I somehow managed to squish this wool in the shape of a star. It's a bit lopsided, but that's okay. Nothing handmade is perfect, and this star definitely isn't. But it's cute and it serves its purpose. Hey, not too bad, huh? And after making it, I added it to the chest plate the same way. I just stabbed it over and over again till it was tight enough. How about that, gang? Pretty good. Let's see. It's so cute. Let's sew it on. I think we can do that. Let's sew the legs and arms on. That's a good idea. Okay, we have the body all sewed together. So now I'm gonna sew her little breastplate on. Okay, I sewed her little breastplate on. So I'm gonna add some details to her legs. I probably should have done this before I sewed them on, but whatever. Just like every other detail on this doll, I needle felted this design on. I am really terrible at embroidery. I have no idea why, and since the legs were already sewn onto the body, I just decided to needle felt it on. I read somewhere that you're not really supposed to needle felt with acrylic yarn because it's kind of tough or something, but I did it for all of the details. Okay, I'm gonna start working on her cape now. For the cape, I decided to do a circle with a hole in the middle for the front part, and then for the back part of the cape, I just decided to turn the round into rows and just crochet straight off the back of the circle. And this gave a way better effect than I thought it would, which was really nice. I love when that happens. But looking back, I should probably have increased less on the sides of the cape because it ended up a little bit wide. But I think it looks alright still. And at the bottom of the cape, I added these little fringe details because her cape is a little bit beat up in the original design, which is really cool, and I love how it turned out. And after I made the cape, I sewed on the hair cap so I could start working on her hair. We don't want her to be bald. She is officially no longer bald. That is a massive progress if you ask me. Let's get started on her hair. I think I'm gonna do it in 2 layers to cover her head. One halfway up her hair and one at her hairline. I think that should be enough, but we'll see. Okay, here are our hairlines. We have one here and one along the back. Now we're just to make all the hair strands, which is gonna take forever, but that's okay. I'm only gonna show you guys the process of making the first 3 hair strands. because every strand is the exact same on this doll, except every 2 black strands I changed out for a yellow one to give her her nice highlights that she has, which I love. This black and yellow hair looks really good, and I think it really suits her design. Okay, there's our first 3 hair strands. So we're just gonna do that around the whole head. So we'll be back in a second. Let's transition or something. Yeah, I thought I finished that transition, but I guess not. But that's okay. Here is our finished shooting star doll, and I think it's absolutely adorable. It is so cute, and I love the way it turned out. It was definitely a challenge, but I think it looks pretty accurate, and Brightscales loved it so much, so I cannot wait to send it to her, and I hope she really enjoys it when she gets it. But with that, everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. I had so much fun making it. I love drawing it for you guys, and I think the next time I do a Drawing Your OCs video, I will have it open to everybody. So let me know if you want me to draw your character, because my other 3 Drawing Your Characters videos have all had like requirements, but I really want to do like a free-for-all one. So let me know if you want to see that. And just thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end, I bet you liked the video. So please give it a like, and only subscribe if you want to. I don't care if you don't. But it is free and it does help me out. I am so thankful that I get to do this for you guys, and I'm having so much fun making these videos. So I think I will see you guys again next week. Hopefully. But with that, bye bye!